baby, wait, and the vineyards are fine. Our companions in bloom, but the budding prize. 10-year-old children for a martyr's eyes. A theological bribe, a tacky lie to keep the boys dying under the Persian sky. Oh, let's hear it for the IRGC's best. A flailing missile put to a clumsy test. It wobbled out the silo with a pathetic groan, then dropped its payload on a school of their own. It was the Jews, they shrieked to the BBC, searching for deals and for global pity. But the satellites watched the trajectory of shame, a self-inflicted wound with nobody to blame. From the ports of Kuwait to the Ammonite, the desperate lashing of a soul in flight. He gambled on a stupid king, he gambled on the time, but the 47th Thunder won't ignore the cry. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th Thunder is fucking real for you. Operation Epic Fury, the hammer of lead for the child thief and the lies he spread. No more kawaii, no more paradise toys, just the end of the molars and their holy boys. Zainab of Khaybar, she's laughing in the dust. She didn't need a missile, she didn't need trust. Just a gift of poison lamb and a test for a king. I feel my heart snapping. Did you feel the sting? The prophet died in a fever, a miserable end, while the dog you called unclean was man's only friend. The render is failing, the oil is dry, the dragon and the bear just said goodbye. You struck at the neighbors, you lashed at the blue, but the 47th Thunder is fucking real for you. The compound is ashes, the bunker is cold, the keys to the city have been bought and sold. February 28th, the ledger is clear. The end of the trauma, the end of the fear. The sweets are bitter, the fire was sweet, the 47 made the victory complete.
They say the cool runs straight from above, every word from the mouth of God's love. But then it tells me the gospel is light, and to judge by what's in it, that's right. So I open it up and read what it says. Jesus died and he rose from the dead, but your book says no, he never died. So which one's true? Somebody lies. Surah 5 says to follow the word given to Christians. Surah 10 says if you're unsure, ask the people who knew it before. But our gospel says Jesus is the Lord, crucified, risen, that's what's stored. Who told you to judge by it if it's broken? Why call it light, then claim it was stolen? You can't play both sides with one story. Your claim crashes down in all its glory. And our scripture's older than yours, written down long before Muhammad's tours. So tell me, friend, what do you choose? If you pick both, then both you lose. If the gospel is true, the Quran is wrong. If it's false, then why does it play along? And if God's word can never be changed, who corrupted it? And who arranged? Can't hold a sword and preach about peace. Can't affirm the word, then call it deceased. The house won't stand if the walls are flawed. Truth is one, it doesn't twist. Oh, 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 oh. This is the paradox you cannot dismiss. Oh, oh, oh. This is the paradox you cannot dismiss. This is the paradox you cannot
The gate is locked, the curtain is drawn, but the servant is waiting for the light of the dawn. Muhammad looks up, he sees the shame. He invents a ritual to change the man's name. I'll suck the breast 5 times, Muhammad's decree, to forge a new bond and set the lust free. A grown man kneeling a biological lie to satisfy Muhammad as the logic goes dry. The race a loop, the foster each trap. Muhammad's patch for a moral collapse. Drink from the source to stay in the room. A child man born from Muhammad's womb. It's the vanity of the breast, the low trust test. The perfect example has failed the rest. Salah is worried, Salim is the threat, but Muhammad has a move they won't soon forget. Breastfeed the adult, he says with a grin. A physical ritual to bypass the sin. The messenger watches as the nature recalls to keep the house clean while the dignity falls. If the heart is the target, why the breast in the face? Muhammad's solution is a human disgrace.
They say the Quran's straight from above, every word from the mouth of God to love. But that it tells me the gospel is light, and to judge by what's in it, that's right. So I open it up and read what it says. Jesus died died. So which one is true? Somebody lied. God says to follow the word, giving the Christian straight from the Lord. True right 10 says either you're unsure. Ask the people who knew it before. But our gospel says Jesus is Lord. Crucified, risen. That's what's short. By it, if it's broken, why call it light then claim it was stolen? You can't play both sides with one story. Your clean crashes down in all its glory. In our scriptures, older than yours, written down long before Muhammad man's towards. So tell me, friend, what do you choose? If you pick both, then both you lose. If the gospel is true, the Quran is wrong. If it's false, then why does it play along? And if God's word can never be changed, who corrupted it? And who arranged? And who arranged? Get on the sword and preach about thee. Get up from the word and call it to cease. The house won't stand, the doors are thorn. Truth is one. It doesn't twist. This is the paradigm. You cannot dismiss.
The angel has a very physical message for the prophet tonight.
Out of all the spirit chilling in the seventh sky, why's this angel looking like a handsome ass guy? He walks in looking like a straight up 10, and the prophet disappears from the sight of men. Lock the door, little girl, stay out of the way. The messenger's got a massive price to pay. The bed frames creak and the angel is pounding, while the word of Islam is muffled and sounding. A sacred visit, a heavenly light, or just deer in the middle of the night. Pay the deer, scrub the stain. The angel brings the pleasure, Aisha gets the pain. Scrubbing at the fabric till the knuckles are raw, washing out the heavens of the prophet's flaw. She's only 9 with a basin and a rag, cleaning up the blessings of a holy brag. With her fingernails, she's digging at the crust, the dried up heavens of a prophet's lust. It was Gabriel, he swears, looking proud and tall, but it was DSC on the ropes of it all.
You ain't fooling nobody.
Fast forward the clock, looky right here. The circus is back and it's fueling the fear. We got queers for Palestine, holding a sign. Is this bitch for real? Have you lost your mind? Cheering for the laws of the caliphate, while the prophet and his boys decide your fate. You're shouting for the cause, you're holding the flag, but they got a tall building and gravity's a drag. Yo, Shaggy, these motherfuckers are clueless for real. I don't think they read the Quran and IGGA. They think it's a parade, it's a funeral today. So keep scrubbing the stains, keep living the lie, while you cheer for the guys who want you to die. The joke is on you, the joke is on you. Next time, use bleach.
In the Tehran bunker, the old man sways, counting the minutes of his final days. He watches the screens, the Mar-a-Lago gold. The 47th is vibrant and Ali is just old.
the most famous face, the world's true brand, while a ghost tries to rule a crumbling land. He envies the rally, he envies the roar, so he hides in the shadows and prays for a war. Export the render, he screams to the guard, make an AI video where we hit him hard. A deep fake drone in a CGI sky, a pixelated bullet for a digital lie. He can't touch the man, so he clicks on the screen, a desperate posture for a king never seen. Hoping for 3 is a stupider soul, but the 47th has taken control. The dragon is thirsty, the bear is cold. They don't want a martyr, they just want the gold. They squeeze out the oil at a discount rate, watching Ali rot at the pillar of state. They weigh his life by the barrel and drum, waiting for the epic fury to come. You waited for a weak man, but you got the steel. The 47 thunder is fucking real. Your AI threats are a flickering light against the kinetic heat of the night. No more stalling, no more wait and see. The eagle is over the Caspian Sea. The most famous man brought the hammer down to take back the keys to your stolen crown. Enrich the core just one more year, building a missile out of absolute fear. He gambled on mercy, gambled on time, but the 47th won't ignore the crime. The render is crashing, the server is dead. Justice is coming in a casing of lead. The video is buffering, the oil is dry. The dragon and the bear just watched you die. Naptil stands in the Medina dust with eyes of fire and a heart of rust. His cheeks are ruddy, his tongue is a blade, watching the prophet and the games being played. He leans to the council, he whispers the jeer. Don't fear his words, he's nothing but an ear. He believes every lie, he drinks every tale, a vessel of echoes remarkably frail. He's just an ear, the hypocrites cry. Swallow the truth or swallow the lie. We'll swear on the heavens, we'll swear on the sand, and he'll nod his head with a shake of the hand. The ear of goodness, the 961 line, trying to turn a weakness into something divine. But Naptil saw the seams, he saw the patchwork glow before the holy empire went up in smoke.
onward.
You called him the ear, you called him the king, but the 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. No more Takia, no more the budding prize, just the fire of the eagle in the Persian sky. In the Persian sky.
Nato was laughing in the Medina sun, but the joke is over, the 47th has won. Oh, he's such a good listener. He believes what we say, even when we bomb our own school to start the day. Blame it on the Jews, seek the world's pity. Tell them the year is the head of the city. But the satellites don't listen. The satellites see the end of the year and the end of the week.
The 47th thunder has a soul-cutting sting. The Seven Nation strike was your final mistake. Now the people of Persia are finally awake. February 28th, the ledger is clear. The end of the prophets. The end.
Enoptal knew, the 47th knew. The only one listening was the fire coming for you.
Keep your head down, gladiator. You're missing everything. Hembo, heavy-o, 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 hembo, heavy-o. Zabiba, Zabiba, I got a big Zabiba forehead looking like a cocoa bean. Praise be to Allah, I'm a Sajida machine. I hit that rug like 5 times a day. Now my dome got something righteous to say. Imam walk by, he give me that nod, cause my head look like a head, but it got, it's dark, it's round, it's kinda intense. People asking if I walked into a fence. Nah, bro, it's the mark of the prostrator, certified sujood gladiator. Sister, looking like mashallah, she see the bomb, she drop her shawl. Even my barber said, what's this greater? Told him that's the path to my creator. Zabiba, Zabiba, I got a big Zabiba. Zabiba, Zabiba, I got a big Zabiba. Sweating on my sajada, like I'm in a gym and I do it all for Allah, not the winner. Suju gladiator, you're just a victim of the friction, a biological byproduct of a desert-born fiction. You're bragging about a callus like it's tactical gear, but while your nose is in the dust, the truth is nowhere near you. Call it a path, but it's a circle in the sand, the mark of a man who surrendered his hand. That crater isn't holy, it's a symptom of the grind, a physical scar for a captive of the mind. So keep that forehead pressed, don't you dare look up while you're drinking the sauce from a poison cup. If you're down on the ground, you're losing the view. Now you're an easy target for a zooting or two. One slip, one slide, and you're out of the game with a permanent bruise and a prophet to blame. The mark of the prayer is a bullseye tonight. You got sorted in the darkness while seeking the light. Welcome to the low trust loop, the high anger cycle where the bump on your head is your only survival. You don't need a brain when you got a
callous to show a signal for the tribe, so the rest of them know he's one of us. Look at the mark on his face while you're rotting away in a low trust place. High IQs are fleeing while you're hitting the floor, building a crater while I'm closing the door. Yo, I ain't flexing. Okay, I'm flexing, but only for Allah, don't get it twisted. This Zabiba got me heaven listed. Head so blessed. Wi-Fi bars, Wi-Fi bars. Look at you head down, eyes closed, a sujude gladiator. Surah 48:29 says the mark is from the traces of prostration. But science says it's hyperkeratosis, friction and inflammation. It's the badge of the angry, the stamp of the weak. A martyr for a system that's already peaked. Keep hitting the rug, keep chasing the bump, but the truth is a mountain, and you're just a lump. Set it by logic. The rug doesn't talk back, Zabiba. Extinguish. The Tigris is rising, the shadow is gone. Baghdad is waking to a 47 dawn. For 20 years trapped in a Persian vice, paying the mullahs a martyr's price. But they saw the fire on the Tehran night, they saw the supreme one vanish from sight. Now the militias are shaken, the cell phones are cooled. The story of resistance is officially yours.
Look at the coast where the citrus used to grow. Gaza is silent under the